guys, and welcome back to another one of my EPSON how-to videos. So I've got a WorkForce WF-7830 printer here. This will apply to other models in the range. The problem we've got is when we print things out, we've got splodges of ink across it. They appear in random places, but just to show you, I've printed off a nozzle check here, and I'll show you again. So we've done quite a lot of printing on this printer, and this problem started to happen, and I'll show you how to fix it. It's actually really easy. So let's just let that do a nozzle check print test, just to show you that it's not always in the same place. It can be at the sides. That's especially annoying if you're printing actual proper work off. So as you can see, that was there on there, that was there. It's the black on this that tends to be the problem. So how you fix this is you go to ink cartridge replacement. I'm going to lift up the lid, and I'm going to get the cartridge over there. So just let it do what it's got to do. And we're not actually going to replace the ink cartridge. What we're going to do is we're just going to, because now it's freed it up, it's not locked off, we're just going to move it over. And the issue here is this sponge here gets too much ink on it. If I put my finger there, you can see it's got too much ink on it. So what happens is when it's printing, it'll print and it'll wipe, print and wipe, and eventually you get so much ink on this sponge that it starts to become a problem. So the way I found of fixing it is to get a microfibre cloth. This is one I've used a little bit. I recommend using a clean cloth on this, and just to gently dab it like that, and you see it will transfer it onto the cloth. Now you need to be really careful in this area not to damage anything. Just dab it like that, hold it, and then just change each part of it that you're using. See, it's coming off my fingers. You can even just give it a wipe as well, but just be very careful in this area because it's sensitive things. Give that a bit of a wipe as well. So this bit moves. So now you can see that it's not got ink on top of the metal parts, basically. If it's got ink on top of the metal parts, there's too much ink in it. So what this does is it basically wipes it and it sucks it down into like a reservoir tank here. So let's just dab that. Right, so now we can leave that alone. Close the printer lid. Now return back to where it needs to go. And then we will do another couple of test prints. So that thinks we've changed the cartridge, but we actually haven't. But it's the only way of freeing the carriage so you don't damage it, because you need to move it out of the way to do that. I've had this problem quite a bit on this printer, and this is how I fix it every time. Okay, it says the black's low, but whatever. So print head, print nozzle check, and you can do that, or you can just print anything you want. It's up to you. So we don't want our printouts to have these marks, basically. Might want to run it through a couple of times just so it can wipe the bottom of the print head. And as you can see, I'm missing a few bits on here, but that's fine. That'll fix itself. I can always do a head clean if I want to. As you can see, there's nothing on here. We'll just do another one. But there's nothing on there like there was on those. But this black ink gets everywhere, down the sides and everything. So you do need to fix it when you have the problem. Okay, so if it comes out like that, we need to do it again. Sometimes it's just so. Basically, if you get it coming out again, you just need to go a bit more thin with the cloth. Right, let's just try again. Yeah, it's still got loads on it. That's the problem. So I need to just go a bit more this time. Just hold it down on it, let it soak it up. So that is the working. It's better than it was. Right. Now rinse and repeat. You want to use a lint-free cloth as well to do this. Don't want to use anything that's going to leave bits that would then go on the printhead when it wipes it. Okay. Right, printhead nozzle check. So every time it goes, it wipes it, the head, and it obviously, as I said, it accumulates it, and you get these streaks. And if it doesn't work the first time, just go through the process and do it again. Eventually it will fix it. Okay, let's go again with it. I've even got a mark there as well. So it's getting better. We'll just run a few more through it. Sometimes you have to, because there's ink on the bottom of the printhead that's accumulated because basically it's not been wiped. So the more of this you run through, it basically gets rid of it. You can do some demo pages as well. There you go. So I think I'll leave that there for now, but as you can see, we started off with that, and then we had another problem, but now it's printing fine. So that is how you fix that little problem. If you've got ink splodges on your paper, basically the little absorption sponge has got too much in it. You've done a lot of printing, it's wipe, and it hasn't gone into the collection box, just too much for it sort of thing. That's how you fix it. Just use a clean microfibre cloth. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, ask below.